Shot one, take one. Action.
Action! We're gonna bring it today.
Brothers Bistro. Recipe so simple, even a dude can make it.
Okay, guys, we're back.
We are. I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Kevin. We're the Klar brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro.
We are bringing it today, buddy.
That's right. My brother is cracking the whip. He's worried. He smells the smoke in the air. He knows I'm leaving.
Yeah, you don't have to wait long, but we love to see you come, but we like you even better when you're leaving.
Ha! You just like my paycheck when I come back.
I don't get the paycheck when you come back. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Listen, we have got a great recipe today. This is the one that started all of the Brothers Bistro madness.
Yeah.
Chicken Salsa Surprise. So we're going to walk you through it. Super simple, like some of the other recipes we've done. Not a lot of measuring going on here because we're pretty liberal with the ingredients, but you'll see how this goes. And it takes about 20 minutes. So
yeah, I'm gonna give you the backstory on this. So stay tuned because we're gonna bring out the ingredients and we have a little bit of time because this is a little simpler recipe, and we're gonna give you the backstory of how this was all developed. This was born out of laziness.
Oh, come on, efficiency.
Ken would go to work, spend a long day at work, 10 hours. He'd do the 1.5 hour commute each way, you know, for the 3 hours
By the
total.
time you get done with all that, there's no gas in the tank, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, so he got a Tesla, and then he decided to do this little shopping
And
thing.
even though the Tesla drives itself, it's still got nothing left when it comes home.
So we put together this little simple recipe over the course of time. We went shopping together, did a few things, trial and error, and we came up with a super simple recipe. So even a bachelor, even somebody who doesn't have any time, you're getting home dragging, you can do it.
Even a dude can make it.
Okay, first ingredient is primary ingredient is chicken, right? Now this is kind of a fancy ingredient because Kevin ordered a butcher box, which is cool. It's premium meats that come to you, as you order them, and it comes in kind of bulk and stuff, and you keep it frozen. So this is gonna be a really nice chicken, way better than you can get usually in the grocery store as a flash frozen kind of a chicken thing. But that's typically this is I'll put just one patty in because I'm just cooking for me, right? One fillet. Right? And then there's a salsa, hence the name, Chicken Salsa Surprise. I use the paste picante medium because I like a little in my chicken salsa.
Okay, is there a hot and is there a mild?
There is a hot and there's definitely a mild, and you know, proceed at your own risk, that's all I'm saying. And then we got the surprise. So in this particular case, the surprise is...
Why is it called surprise?
Well, the veggie is always a surprise.
Oh, because it's all about what you have in your freezer, because you always do the flash frozen. So at this point, it is a surprise too. We dug through the freezer, we came up with some cauliflower, we made it happen.
And then we sprinkle a little cheese on the top because everything's a little better.
Brothers Bistro, we always love some cheese.
Yeah. Now we got a couple of chicken, bundles here. We think there's like 4 breasts kind of baked in here. So this is more chicken than you normally need if you're only cooking for one. But you start. The point is,
if this was you, you can always save the leftovers and have it again later. Like
it actually stores pretty good for the next day. We're gonna put our stove on medium heat. All right. Let me see what was going on.
He's got it. His hands are full.
Okay.
So chicken's going in?
Chicken's going in, and I'm going to put it face down. These particular slices of chicken, or breasts of chicken, have kind of the fat on the back, so I'm going to put them down, kind of top down.
Fat down, let that fat brown a little?
Yeah, and let it...
So let's look at that.
The fat is up, actually.
Oh, you put the fat up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And because these are frozen through and through, we've got to really kind of put it down on a low heat. It's going to take a little longer to cook.
Because they're thick.
Because
normally we get them and they're thin, right?
They're really thick. Yeah, if you get them in the grocery store, the fillets aren't nearly as thick. But you still want to always start with the chicken, and you want to cook them all the way through. Make sure they're cooked all the way through, or mostly cooked all the way through, before you add the veggies. Otherwise, the veggies will get mushy.
Okay. So we're going to come back and add the veggies when we're ready.
Yep. All right, I'm going to go check on the chicken. Remember, this chicken was, choke your chicken. This chicken was frozen.
Ken's going to check on the chicken that we've been cooking, and we've separated it out a little bit.
Yeah, so come with me. Grab that camera, come with me.
And your roving cameraman is coming in.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to check the chicken with the fork to make sure it's not frozen. And you can do that just by poking the fork through.
How does that feel?
And you'll feel these two are fine.
This one is hard in the middle still.
So we got to let it cook a little longer, or
still,
can we put the veggies in there and be okay?
I think what we can do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one in half.
Wow, he's really taking it upon himself to
Edit
the program here.
And I'm going to turn it up. This is what I do sometimes at home if I want to turn, because it'll cook
so he
faster.
has learned a thing or two. And then the veggies are going in?
The veggies are going in.
So look at that, he dumped them right in on the top.
And then,
and those were flash frozen cauliflower.
That's right, flash frozen
florets.
cauliflower. We got it right out of the freezer section in your grocery. And sometimes these chicken have a lot of fat on them because they're premium chicken, but sometimes the chicken's really lean and they can kind of stick to the pan.
Oh.
So the salsa actually provides a little bit of lubrication.
So there's another reason for salsa.
And you'll notice I'm just liberally pouring it over
that.
there.
He's just dumping it in there.
Yeah, I'm not measuring it at all.
Dumping it in
And
there.
then we put the lid back on because that'll help defrost everything. And we're really just waiting for the chicken to cook because by the time the chicken is cooked, the cauliflower will be done. But we got an opportunity for a teaching moment here. So we have just a reminder what we've done. We put the chicken in and we kind of tried to thaw it out. We had one breast that still wasn't quite thawed, so we cut that in half, turned it over on the side that was still frozen. We added in the cauliflower and then we liberally put in the salsa. But here's what can happen when you do that. As the veggies thaw out, they shed water, and the salsa has water in it.
So we got a little soup?
You can kind of end up a little soupy. So you got to take the lid off.
Okay, and boil it off a little?
And you got to let it boil off. And you really don't need to do anything else. You might
Is the chicken cooked down through?
It's probably not cooked through yet. You might turn the chicken breast just to make sure that they're getting cooked on both sides. Come on, buddy.
It's like a little tomato soup.
And I would probably, let's see, what I would normally do is cut these again and see how they're doing. And they're still frozen. See there? Still frozen.
Raw, at least.
And so I would turn that raw piece down. Where's the other half that I did? This one. And then when we take it out.
And don't worry about your nonstick pan with the sharp knife in there. It doesn't hurt the lamenting at all. The nonstick surface, it's all good.
Well, this is a cast iron pan, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then I'm not going to cover it.
Right,
now I'm
we'll
going to
leave
leave the lid off.
All right, so we'll come back.
And I turned the heat up a little bit too.
All right, so we're going to come back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We're going over,
So I wanted you to see
back
it,
over to the
because
stove.
there's still a little liquid in the bottom, but what'll happen is as this cools, it'll kind of thicken up and it'll congeal.
So that's pretty good? That's
Yeah,
looking pretty good?
That's
even though
looking
it's-
pretty good.
Okay.
That's looking pretty good. So
you need a spoon or something to serve it with.
Well, we're gonna bring it over to the other.
Okay, come on over.
We've got our cheese. My brother needs to come
We're
over here. so we
cheesing
can
it up
cheese
right
it up.
in the pan.
Right in the pan. Right in the pan. And it'll melt over time, and it provides a nice little tasty consistency. I had this spatula, but let me get a big
Cheese to taste.
6 ounces of white meat, chicken meat, is about a serving size. So I'm kind of guessing on the serving size.
He's just pulling it right out. There's the cauliflower going in.
So what? What did I tell you?
Ken's favorite.
It's good.
Ready
It's
to
good.
go.
All cheesy. Of course, you cheese into taste. So put more cheese on if you like it. Put less cheese on if you don't.
Wow. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a little kick,
Delicioso.
but not bad. I'm sure if you got the paste hot, it would be more kicky.
Yeah.
So if you wanted more kick, or you could put some jalapeno jack cheese or whatever you want. But man,
that's true. You
guys,
can spice it up lots of ways.
it's super simple.
Yeah.
It actually goes quicker and a little easier if you get the thinner flash frozen chicken out of the store, just because they're thinner pieces and they literally cook in like 20 minutes.
They'll cook through.
This was fine. It just
And
took a little
also,
longer.
if the chicken's not frozen, if you have the forethought to pull the chicken fillets out of the fridge,
Then it'll cook really fast. Right.
Yeah. Then
But you still start with the chicken first. You add in the veggies as the chicken gets cooked because you don't want to overcook the veggie because it'll get kind of mealy.
And I usually put the salsa in about the same time as I put the veggies in, just to make sure there's enough water in there, and then I have to boil off a little water.
Okay, you tell them now. Where can they find more great recipes like this?
KlarHealth.com, baby.
That's right. We have got like 50 recipes in there right now. You can also connect with us if you just want to chat. Hey, you can go in there and click on my calendar. I'm retired, so I'm kind of available all
And
the
if you have
time.
a great recipe and you want to be a guest on our show, send us a DM. We're taking all takers.
And if you're looking to improve your health, we're here to help you too. So you can fill out a quick health assessment to either one of us. It'll connect with us. We can connect with you and answer any questions you might have. We're looking to help more people and have some great food in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Klar Bistro, out.